Yeah, the twins, they be checking in. Stacking up, green is the scene that you're stepping in. Winning is a trend, and we stay making dollars. Nerd talk with the sports bet scholars. Yeah, it's R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies.
We are live. Welcome, guys, back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm Timothy Earle. It's just gonna be me today. I had stuff I had to get done, so Nick's not gonna be here. And the only reason why Nick's not here is it's all NBA today. 4 NBA games, nothing in hockey. There's not gonna be any hockey, I believe, until February 5th is the next hockey game. So it was either I sit out or he sits out this stream, and seeing that there's no NHL, he sat out this one. So no Nick today, which is fine. We got 4 NBA games, so it's going to be a quick show. I do apologize for being late. I did not expect Nick to set it for 10:30. I thought he would have set it for 10:45, 11 o'clock when I told him that I was going to be a little bit later. But it is what it is. We'll go ahead. We'll quickly look back at yesterday. What went right, what went wrong in the world of sports betting. Soccer continues to be good for me. Tottenham minus 0.75 was a half winner, half push. Burley, winner. Liverpool, winner. Burnley was plus 2.5. Liverpool was -1. Nice little 3-0 day in the soccer world. Then college basketball, where we can't frickin' buy a win. Duquesne, loser. Loyola Maryland, loser. Radford was up big. They were up 10 points at halftime. They lose outright as a 9-point favorite. UCF was up pretty much the entire game until the end, and they lost. Apparently, Richmond was easy money. I fell for that trap. I figured that would be a bad spot for them. It was not. Miami Heat, though, nice winner there. Nuggets, I got that one at a pick 'em. That was before Jokic news. It is what it is. I had the Pelicans was a nice winner. I had the Dallas Mavericks plus 14, fell apart there. The Brooklyn Nets plus 3.5, not good. And then we finished out the night with 2 winners in college basketball with Arkansas plus 6. They won outright. And I had Auburn minus 17.5. They won 81-54. We ended up finishing down 1.53 units. Overall for the month of January, we were pretty solid in January. I'm okay with it. Although it could have definitely been a better month. We end up being up 3 units in January, which our best sport was NBA, up 6.58. Then EPL, so soccer at 6.19. So happy with all of that. So profitable to end the month of January. Good to see a month in the green. And we'll move on to today. We'll go ahead and say hi to the chat. Marcos in here early. I'm sorry for making y'all wait. What up, my guys? Let's get it. Let's catch today. Hit the like button, people. Social appreciation, subscribe, and share. Timmy, you know the rest. Portland plus 11 and money line was good. Dame homecoming was ruined. Portland beat Milwaukee 2 times this season. They do not want to see Portland in the finals. They will not have to worry about that because Portland is not going to the finals. OKC beat Denver. Yeah, I understand that one. There was no Jokic, so the third time they don't want to see them in the playoffs. They got their number again. No, yeah, they have their number, but this time it was no Jokic. So Nets beat Brooklyn. Wolves blow out Dallas. Detroit plus points was good again. LA covered as well. And thanks for the Miami play, Tim, because I was wrong. I was going to take Sacramento. I just felt like it was a weird spot there, so I liked it. No minus Houston was good. And New Orleans minus was good. Houston was good. And Orlando minus 6 against San Antonio. There you go. And I'm done betting Charlotte, Chicago, Toronto, and Miami. Them teams I can't get right betting. There you go. Morning, Earl, bro. Thanks for the EPL plays. Let's get it. I'll have a couple more. I don't know what I'm betting yet for yet. but I will have more. That was me coming in saying technical issues, but it wasn't technical issues. Yo, what's up, Mr. Joe Kryptonite? Sharks gotcha. Shit happens. And then Supness, what's up, Mr. Lex Steele? We'll kind of power through the NBA card because I'll say the only game I have interest in is the last one. But Indiana and New York are going to go at it. The Knicks are 3-point favorites with a total of 236.5. And I kind of lean over. Going back to the overs in Pacer games. They've gone over in 3 out of their last 4. That could be an interesting spot. You do have the Knicks that are not going to have, who do you call it for a while? Julius Randle for a while. Halliburton is questionable on a minutes restriction. OG Anunoby, questionable as well. I guess you could lean Knicks, but I would lean towards the over if I had to bet anything in this game. But we'll start off the show by a pass. Nick kept it simple in NBA. Only bet this game Knicks first half. Knicks money line -3. Pacers team total under. I don't know about that. Why do I just got this weird suspicion that Pacers win tonight? I don't know. I stayed off of it. This one's gonna be quite simple. We get the Celtics and the Lakers. Lakers, I believe, are going to be without. Well, that number is telling me LeBron or AD or both are not playing, because it's not going to be an 11.5-point spread with both of them healthy. So I want to see what's going on with that game. I guess you could lean Lakers, but I'm not touching the Lakers, and I'm not fading. Although Boston 22-2 at home, 13-11 against the spread at home, so a little bit rough there. They don't cover as often as they win, but I'm not going to be laying 11.5 points in this one. So I know this is kind of a short slate. I know it's kind of boring, but another pass for me in this one. Good morning, T. Earle. Green Bay -12.5. I'll be honest, I have no clue we have bet for college basketball yet because it was yes, Green Bay today. Green Bay. I have to get that one up because we got Green Bay. We'll have them, and then I'll have Nebraska in there too. There's a couple plays today. I'll have to get those up on the site sooner rather than later. I'm going to quickly get Wisconsin, Green Bay, -12.5. 5 points, 6 points of value on Green Bay. So there you go. There's our first college basketball play. That'll be the free play that we give out. There you go. Durant homecoming was good last night, not Dame's. Can you really say it's a homecoming for him considering he hasn't played there in years? I don't know. Under the IUPUI game, I could see it as long as Green Bay covers. Lakers money line, I think both of them are in. That's going to be a big question. And we'll see. Let's cash. Let's do it, money line. Let's get it. Let's head to this game where we get the absolute scorching red hot Cavaliers, who are really making a push in the Eastern Conference, which you love to see. I really do like this Cavs team. They've been playing really well as of late. If I was to place futures on an Eastern Conference team, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers right now. I know everybody's going to say, up the Knicks, up the Celtics at home, up this, that, and the other. No, I would lean towards the Cavaliers. I think it's an interesting spot for them to kind of, because they've won friggin' 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out of their last 12 games. It's since New Year's pretty much. They're 11-2 since the new year. I'm going to call them the hottest team in the NBA right now. Now, am I going to want to go and try to go after Memphis, who's covered 5 straight games at home? I would lean more towards Memphis than I would towards Cleveland in this one, just because of the spread. But I kind of like both these teams, especially if I'm getting points with Memphis. So once again, I only have a play on the last game. I only do. There you go. Kelsey Super Bowl MVP at 11-1. I don't hate it. I don't know what I want to do with the Super Bowl yet. The Super Bowl is annoying this year. I was leaning Grizzlies, but might take Cavs now. I'm going to take Cavalier Futures. Tim, a future Devils to miss playoffs, minus 115. All right. If that's the case, are the Devils even in a playoff spot right now? No, they're not. I still like the Flyers to miss, and I like Detroit to miss. Honestly. So, morning. Good morning. Holding my newborn baby girl. Aww. Congratulations, real deal. Chiefs will find a way to win. Yeah, the NFL is rigged. They'll win for sure. Zero doubt. It's just boring now. The Super Bowl is boring. I wanted to see either Detroit or Baltimore or Buffalo. Instead, we get a team that's been there every single year, like 4 out of the last 5 years, and then a very boring Niners team. So, we'll head to this one where I actually got a good line on this game. We get the 76ers and the Utah Jazz. The Jazz are -5 with a total of 237.5. You get a Sixers team that has been really, really rough as of late. Losing 4 in a row on the road trip. This is their final game of the road trip without Embiid. Their Embiid's MVP hopes are slowly going away. Hold on, let me pull out my world's smallest violin. Don't care. And I don't think he deserves it anyway. And I know a lot of people are going to complain about the 65 game rule. You can't be an MVP if you play less than 65 games. I don't care who you are. It just does not work that way. But I do like the Jazz in this one. The Jazz are coming off of back-to-back losses on the East Coast after a 6-game East Coast road trip. I think they come into this one. I think it's a good spot for Utah. I got them at a 4. They're up to a 5 now. I still like them here. I'm taking the Utah Jazz as my only play of the day. Goff versus Mahomes would have been phenomenal. I don't want to see Mahomes in there in general. Yeah, congrats, real deal. Wouldn't have been a total low enough, over 70.5. Yeah, I could honestly see that. I could have definitely seen that. This might be the shortest ESB show ever. Because we're 12.5 minutes in, and we're already done with the games. Stanford in basketball. I'm guessing they're one of the later games. Stanford against Arizona State. We have that one. We have it at a 0.84, and it's a 1. So ever so slight value on Stanford, but not even anything we even came remotely close to betting. That is all of the games for today. That's it. Only 4 games, no NHL games, no football, nothing. So kind of light card. We're gonna roll with that for right now. We're gonna quickly do some housekeeping. I gotta have this background for solo shows. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all of those linked down below. If you guys have not checked those out already, if you guys are interested in becoming a member of the channel, I'll have my soccer plays up in a little bit, along with all the college basketball. So all of that will be over there on the member only, along with on the picksandparleys.net website. Marquise Valdez Scantling plus 25. Now you're just going crazy. But that recap, I'm on the Jazz. That's it. Oh, Green Bay. We'll take Green Bay against Ooey Pooey. There you go. That's going to do it for this edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. We'll be back with a little bit of a longer show tomorrow. Until next time, as always, let's go Sabres.